Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie, and tonight in this lesson, we are going to be discussing a recurring problem. A recurring problem is a problem that keeps recurring. It keeps happening over and over again with my students. So tonight in this lesson, I'm hoping that it's going to fix the problem. Which problem is that, you ask? Well, let's switch over, get the work screen, and you'll see which problem it is. I don't know why it shows that there. I wish it would stop. Okay. Okay, so this problem is the preposition to use after go and went. Went is the past tense of go, right? So all my students have difficulty using the preposition to after go or went. I don't know why. It's really so easy. Remember that when there is a movement toward a person, place, or thing, we say go or goes to in the present tense, excuse me, and went to in the past tense or in any tense. It doesn't matter what the tense is, even if it was the past participle gone, which I didn't do in this video, it's going to be to. Go to, went to, okay? Because there's a movement. Here's a reminder. I go to, you go to, he, she, it goes to, we go to, they go to. In the past tense, I went to, you went to, he, she, it went to, he went to, they went to, because there's a movement. I'm giving you some bonus tenses. The present progressive, I am going to, you are going to, he, she, it is going to, we are going to, they are going to. I will go to in the future. You will go to. He, she, it will go to. We will go to. They will go to. Where's the confusion? I don't know. Just put to after go or went when there's a movement toward a person, place, or thing. Okay, so let's look at some samples. Sample sentences. Go to bed now. So the bed is in the other room. So there's a movement to go to the bed. So go to bed now. In the past tense, I went to bed early last night. So there's a movement again toward the bed. She is going to bed now. The kids will go to bed at 8 o'clock. Future. Doesn't matter the tense, it's always to. So you can see in this picture that this child does not want to go to bed, right? That happens sometimes with our children. They don't want to go to bed. Okay, so another sample. I want to go to the library to study. Yesterday, I went to the library to study in the past tense. He is going to the library to study. We will go to the library to study. So far, so good. You understand? Go to, went to, going to, will go to. He goes to work by bus. We went to work by bus last week in the past. She is going to work by bus now. They will go to work by bus from now on. Here we can see all these really tired people going to work by bus very early in the morning. And they all look very excited to go to work. She has to go to court to settle this dispute. She went to court to settle that dispute in the past. Progressive, present progressive. She is going to court to settle this dispute. Future. She will go to court to settle the dispute. It doesn't matter the tense. Go to, went to, going to, will go to. Movement. And here's the judge settling the dispute. Thank you, judge. Do you want to go to New York for the weekend? We went to New York for the weekend. They are going to New York for the weekend. He will go to New York for the weekend. Any other explanation needed? No. I go to the airport regularly. They went to the airport by taxi. We are going to the airport now. She will go to the airport in the morning. So now we've all been to an airport that looks like this, very crowded with a lot of people, all the things you have to have in order, passports, travel documents, all the lineups you have to wait in, maybe some children crying because it's a long day and they're tired. You have to go through the baggage checks. You have to go through security. You have to go through customs. You have to worry about sometimes cancellations, flight cancellations or delays. But once you finally reach your destination, you're very happy and you forget all about the problems you had at the airport. More samples. She goes to the mall once a week. She went to the mall with her friends. They are going to the mall to buy some clothes. We will go to the mall soon. So in those 4 sentences, I have to say, there were no surprises. You guys knew the answers. You knew what to put there, right? To, because there's movement. Sarah goes to Toronto regularly for business. Sarah went to Toronto to meet with her clients. Tony is going to Toronto to see his girlfriend. They will go to Toronto by plane. The judge said, go to jail. The man went to jail. He is going to jail. He will go to jail. Now, here is a picture of the jail or prison in San Francisco. This is Alcatraz prison, just off the coast of San Francisco. It was built in, well, between 1910 and 1912. It closed in 1963. It was originally built as a US military prison. It reopened shortly thereafter, after 1963, a couple of years after, as a public museum. Presently, there are 1.5 million visitors that go to visit Alcatraz. And it's continuously being restored and maintained and upgraded. This is a place that I would really like to visit. So this is on my bucket list of things to do. So I will definitely go visit this prison in San Francisco, Alcatraz. Next, she has to go to the bank this afternoon. She went to the bank to withdraw some money. I am going to the bank to ask for a loan. He will go to the bank to deposit his pay. I don't want to go to that meeting. However, I went to that meeting. You are going to the meeting whether you like it or not. She will go to the meeting at 4 o'clock. Now look at this meeting. You can just see all the people staring at you, saying, we're waiting for you to come to this meeting. Yes. Okay, but this doesn't mean that go or goes or went is always followed by to, only when there's a movement as a preposition. It can be followed by other words like with. I want to go with you. She went with her friend. See, it's not the same thing. Without, it goes without saying. That means I don't have to say it. It's understood. We don't want to go without you. Away. The snow will eventually go away. I had a bad cough, but I took some cough syrup and it went away. Over. We can go over the details later in my office. I am going over the document to be sure that there are no spelling mistakes. So going over the document just means reading it, checking it. Out. Do you want to go out tonight? No, thanks. I went out last night. On. I think this part goes on the top. We will go on a cruise next summer. 4. We are going for lunch now. They usually go for breakfast with their grandchildren. Down. Go down this street and turn right at the lights. The sun went down and the beautiful stars came out. Back. You should really go back to bed. I am going back to the store because I forgot to buy lemons. Up. The price of gas will go up again. The price of gas went up again. The word to is also part of the infinitive verb, so don't confuse it. This was demonstrated more in depth in another video. So to is part of the infinitive. It started to rain. He hopes to visit us when he arrives in Montreal. You see, it's not a preposition here, and there's no movement. It's just part of the infinitive. We want to leave now. Some students chose to participate in the event. I need to know the truth. They threatened to tell my parents. We expected to see better results. They continued to talk in class. He decided to resign from his job. She seems to be happy. They wish to purchase this painting. You deserve to be recognized for your brave act. I like to read science fiction books. She loves to ride her horse on the trails. He offered to drive us to the airport. We prefer to stay home tonight. She promised to babysit for us on the weekend. I would like to work at that company. So you see the difference with that? Good. It's so easy. So surely you will never make a mistake with this again. If this video helped you and you liked it, well, you can put a like on it and you can subscribe to my channel. That way you will see all the new videos that I put up. And don't forget, there are very many other videos on my YouTube channel that will help you even more. If you guys need some quick help learning English, you can always get yourselves a copy of Basic English. This is the 3rd edition, but now the 4th edition is out. I will soon get a copy of it, but it's very new. It just came out. So get a copy of this. published by McGraw-Hill and distributed everywhere, including on Amazon. So you can get a copy there. It's a complete workbook, lots of practice sentences, lots of vocabulary words. The answer key is at the back to support you while you're learning. If you're having difficulty with your verb tenses, which everybody tells me they have difficulty with, I don't know why, it's so easy. It's just as easy as using to. It's that easy. Okay, English verb tenses available also on Amazon, a complete workbook that will really help you to master very quickly your verb tenses. I want you guys, if you get either of these books or both of these books, to start on the very first page and complete the entire workbook right through to the end of the workbook. Also, answer key at the back to support you while you are learning. That's all I have to say. So I'm going to wish you guys a great night, and I'll see you all in the next lesson. Good night for now.